Okay, guys, let's see if there is sound. Let me quickly confirm. Okay, there is sound, so we can start. And yeah, just I was live streaming just literally like 30 minutes ago, and I had a little bit of problem with my internet connection, and it just got stopped out. The live stream got stopped out, unfortunately. But here I'm back, as you see. And we can continue, right? We can continue with the topic. So again, if you have any questions or anything, ask me. I will see it here in the live chat naturally. And yeah, so where did we leave it? We were talking about Bitcoin dominance, right? Here, as you see, I'm still in position on Bitcoin market, and it's well in profit, plus 5.97% profit. Of course, it was in greater profit just a while ago, but now we are having a little bit of a selling pressure. Probably that's inspired with S&P 500, because I've seen S&P 500. It started at all-time high today. Today's trading session uh, opened at all-time high, but later, as you see, we had the sell-off, right? So that dragged Bitcoin behind together with crypto. Unfortunately, later we had a little bit of a bounce here, and I think we will be bouncing. I don't think we will see it going below this low. That's my current impression. I could be wrong on that, of course. Like literally within next 5 minutes, it can turn out I'm wrong on this one. But I think there is a great chance that we will just end this trading session much higher than the current level. And I think Bitcoin should recover somewhat nicely too. Of course, that's what is suffering the most right now. Uh, I mean, those are altcoins, as you see right here. Hold a second. Okay, sorry. Sorry, my son is literally attacking the doors to my office. He's 2 years old, so maybe you could hear a little bit of rumbling. Okay, so yeah, as you see, altcoins are having the worst time because of what is going on right now. But market structure stays the same, and nothing has changed here. You know, regarding the situation. So yeah, I stick to my prediction that we will follow this curve, this parabolic curve here, and more or less this is how lows should be painted. They should stay above this upward parabolic trend line. Uh, Again, I could be wrong on that, but that's my impression as of now. We'll see in upcoming future, like literally within days. We'll see if I'm correct or not. So far, I've been quite correct. I've been quite a good record these recent days in getting things right. So hopefully it stays that way. And yeah, guys, if you have any questions, don't forget to write it in the live chat. I should see it either on the phone or right here. It's always much more interesting if there is any participants from viewer side. Sorry, well, let's continue with Bitcoin dominance, right? So where we left all of it, where we left it before I got cut off because of my turbo slow internet connection. It just literally went down to the ground level. So as you see, we are pushing for that 59.6 here on 15 minutes. I think there was a little bit, there was a little bit of a pushback once S&P started to recover and Bitcoin started to recover. Sorry, to recover, then altcoins were quite quick to reduce Bitcoin dominance. That's of course a good sign. It means that there is a lot of pressure beneath the surface, and it's ready to explode. And that somewhat fits into the narrative I'm running here, that we are the day before a huge moves in the altcoin space. It's naturally somewhat more difficult to believe when you see a day like today on the crypto bubbles. But let me remind you, I've been telling you that we are still not out of the woods yet with Bitcoin dominance, that we can still go above 59.6. I've been pointing it out, and that does not mean we are not on the track of what I'm preaching here, right? It actually is well within the limits, well within my prediction. Now we can still go above, and then we'll roll over, and then things will move fast. So that is why, don't get caught off guard, because in moments like this is very easy. You should be using the whole situation to your advantage. Average in your position in whatever altcoin or altcoins of your choice is good. If there are more than one altcoin is also always very risky, because they do go to zero, believe me or not. But altcoins over time do go to zero, so that is why they also have beautiful pumps in between, right? I mean, from the start to end, there's also always beautiful speculation bubbles. So that's why you should never forget about taking profit off the table. They have beautiful volatility too. So that is why there are moments when you can play this game, and there are moments when you should totally avoid it. And now this month and probably the first half of upcoming month is literally the right time. That's what I'm very sure of. Me myself, as you may know, I do not trade manually. I trade with my fully automated trading system, using my own proprietary algorithm. So let's say my situation is probably vastly different than yours. Most of you guys probably are trying to navigate these markets manually. So that is why you must be especially careful with when you decide to participate and how you decide to participate. You must do it mostly in those times of the highest upside potential. And like I just mentioned, never forget about taking profits, taking some chips off the table. That time, in my humble opinion, is right now. I think even though if it does not look like it on the altcoin of your choice, if your altcoins look absolutely terrible on the chart, they look like they are literally on a straight path to zero. I think that's what you want to see. The charts that look like they are on straight path to zero right now, those are the right charts to consider, to throw some money at it. If we are not talking about my own token, which again, in my opinion, this is literally the best trade on the whole of internet. In the entire internet, I think this is literally the best trade. But if you want to go completely, sleep on it, skip it for whatever reason, then just allocate into averaging into the altcoin or meme coin of your choice. Never all in. Always give yourself a position of strength. Meaning, what do I mean by position of strength? Position of strength is when you, I mean, the last word belongs to you. If you are all into one asset, fully allocated, then unfortunately, you just took that right away from yourself, right? I mean, of course, you can sell, but let's say once you suffer a loss, you cannot do anything about it. You cannot use any bounces, to recover a little bit more of your capital. You cannot strategize anymore. You can only cut losses. So that's what I mean by that. So never put yourself in that situation. Always leave a little bit of dry powder aside, just in case the deep is about to get deeper. But like I said, I think the easiest trade on the whole of internet is high tech, my meme coin. Why? Because well, it's a very small market yet, just 61 holders. My social media are growing in a very nice way. Maybe not English speaking media, but live streaming channels. But my Polish YouTube channel, for example, is growing very nicely. The time will come, of course, that my English media will also experience explosion, probably sometime this year. From what I'm seeing, it is really gearing up for a nice expansion. Especially given that I live stream to multiple platforms at once, and this month and the whole of next month I will be live streaming literally every single day. So I think that will fix a lot. So it produces nothing less but brand awareness about this asset here, and literally just for fun. It's enough. If just for fun, 10 or 20 people would throw couple of bucks here in, and that will cause an avalanche. So yeah, just be in this market before it occurs, before it comes to that, because I'm telling you, we will be discussing the aftermath of what is coming, right? And you will feel sorry. You will feel really sorry. So don't do that to yourself. Get at least $1 worth of this one here, $2 worth, $3 worth, something at a very low risk. Because let's be honest, if you lose even $3, if I'm a liar and you lose $3, you will survive. But if I'm not a liar, if I know what I'm doing, and it's very easy to actually check me. Do I know what I'm doing? Do I know what I'm talking about, or I don't? It's very easy to confirm it that I indeed do know. Then, well, you know, to erase the smile from your face will be practically impossible. So yeah. So don't be surprised if we continue with this march upwards. One more day, two more days. It can happen. It can happen until the end of the week, because today is Thursday, and I keep repeating that Thursdays. Recently, they are empowered to dictate how the rest of the week will go. So far it's red. That does not mean it will close red, but for now it's red. So assuming it will close in red, which I don't really believe that it will turn out this way, but so far it goes against my expectations, against my faith, my faith in it. But yeah, assuming it's going to close like this, in this fashion, then probably the rest of the week will also stay a little bit bearish. Probably there will be a little bit more of selling pressure, and probably we will ascend above 59.6. But just to later on roll over and in a very quick steps go to um, to take out this lower low, this local low here, right? So eventually, we can do something like this, then like this, and it can go literally for it like it's ours. That's how I see it. I don't really expect any other scenario to be very, very weird if we see anything else happening. So yeah, it's highly unlikely. That's how I see it. Highly unlikely. It's just not that time anymore. October, November, those are the most bullish months. Uh, I mean, for crypto, period. There are no more bullish months uh, than those two. And on top of it, April, May, we did not see anything. I mean, the altcoin market did not show us any. It did not give us anything. Single thing it did not give us. Meaning that thing that usually happens. The thing usually happens April and May. It got stored somewhere. That pressure, that potential got stored somewhere, and it's ready to come out, right? So I'm like 99% sure, because you always have to leave out 1% for the case that, I don't know, the heavens went against you, and you were wrong in a situation when you're supposed to be right. I'm 99% sure we will see very powerful growth within days by now. I mean, second half of October for 100% will be very explosive. It will be very, very explosive, and let's see how deep into November we go. Is going to last for the whole of November. First half, highly likely yes. The whole November, well, we'll see. Let me take a look how USDTD is doing, because it's been a while since I last time took a look at it. Okay, so it's still sitting, it's hovering above 4.07. Right now, the situation here looks somewhat stable, to be honest. It looks like it's feeling comfortable here. But on another hand, when we look in greater scope, we see how we revisit this 407. We reapproach it again, we come back to it, and that means at some point it will be so tired. It will have it so it will be so done with us. It will just step aside and let us fall. That's how I see it. So let's take a look at liquidation levels, and maybe actually liquidation heat map, like how the liquidity is spreading today. All right, so in 24 hours context, as you see, most of liquidity is above the price. So that's this I believe to be the organic liquidity, not spoofing. So 24-hour window is showing us that market makers should go for that liquidity, meaning that we should recover somewhat quick. Let's take a look at greater scope, and the same here. We still have some liquidity beneath. The question is it organic liquidity, or is it spoofing? The one slightly above all-time high probably is organic, because that's what generally tends to happen around all-time highs. Since the day one of history of trading, there's always a lot of liquidity concentrating above all-time highs, slightly above all-time highs. So this one's probably real. And the question is it greater than the one beneath? If the one beneath is organic, if it is, then probably we'll go there. Can we still see a little bit of a drop from here? Yeah, of course, absolutely yes. As you see, the largest concentration of liquidity is very, very close to current price, so we still can dip slightly lower. Then definitely the biggest the biggest chunk of liquidity in this picture will be this one here. So there will be nothing to speculate about anymore. So yeah, okay, let's go to liquidations. Oh, these are playing out now. So Bitcoin is more or less 50-50 long and shorts. $152 million, almost 53. Ethereum, of course, is mostly suffering longs liquidations. $184 million liquidated. Others has spiked up to 73 millions. So that's the way it looks. The crypto fear and greed index has cooled down, as you see, quite a lot, 58, but altcoin season index it fell on face from one day to another, right? It literally tripped over and fell on face. So that's good. That's actually good, because this means tourists, inexperienced speculators, they just got scared of what the hell is going on, and they exited the market. They released order books on sell side, and that favors growth now. And I know I've been repeating it many times already, and we did not really see any rallies, but that's because we did not reach that inflection point. Now because of the month, because of the quarter of the year, because of what is going on in global TradFi, I don't see it lasting. I mean, we are not going to any prolongation of this stagnation. I simply do not believe that is the case, right? I think, like I said, like I keep telling you guys here, I have maximum conviction in very powerful moves happening still this month. So yesterday, as you see, we had also inflows in spot ETFs. $440 million into Bitcoin ETFs and $69 million into Ethereum ETFs. So yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. So cool. I mean, positive, right? That's what we want to see. Let's take a look how Google Trends is doing, and those search terms that should matter. Obviously, for United States, because United States matter the most in that regard. So yeah, altcoins still very low, very low, and that is good. The lower it is, the more the closer to bottom we are, and it's literally at these levels. These levels are one of the lowest that we can spot on a whole recent history of 12 months. Because I don't think you should consider greater scope than 12 months, because it will probably give you a skewed data. Altcoin the same. Let's take a look at meme coin or meme coins. Okay, this one is having a little bit of a pickup. I mean, the uptick. Meme coins too, but here definitely less. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin is still low, but it's heading there, right? It's trying to do something. But Bitcoin has been performing very well over the last year. So it's even surprising that the read here is that low. In my eyes, that means it still has a lot of room to go. And BTC is even higher, 81 here. All right. Okay, let's go back to Bitcoin chart. Share, like, and subscribe, guys. Share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to do that. If somewhat you like this format, like the way I'm running this channel, why not? And yeah, so I mean, consider this what is happening here. Consider it in category of a bull flag so far, especially if candle body closes from today's daily closes more or less like this, or within this triangle here. That will give a very strong bullish vibe to pretty much literally everyone who analyzes it and knows what he or she is doing. And yeah, like I said in the first part today, before my internet cut me off, this bullflag gives us a target of approximately $140,000, right? And I think we will. I think I'm highly convinced this very month we will see this bull flag resolving, and we will reach that $140,000 level. And still this year, I think 150,000 should not come as a surprise to anybody. But in percentage terms, that's not really a very big growth um, for Bitcoin, because we are talking about something between 15 and 25% here potentially until the end of the end of year. So yeah, you should be focusing on altcoins right now, because naturally altcoins at some point they will follow. The other chart is telling us that the altcoin market is gearing up for a very very large move up, of course. So you should definitely be not missing. You should be not missing there. That's how I see it. Let me take a look at the live chat. Yeah, if you have any questions, guys, of course, don't forget to ask me. I'll see it. I'll see it either here or on my phone, on my X application, and of course, I will answer the best I can. Let's take a quick look at what is it on my timeline on X regarding crypto space. I know Jerome Powell did not speak at today's FOMC meeting. I mean, did not come to today's FOMC meeting. I'm not sure if he's going to do a conference today or not. I know he went to another meeting, so probably they will just lower interest rates by another 25 bps, and that's it. I think, because if he went to another meeting, then there was nothing to talk about, right? 4.1 trillion dollar State Street says most institutions are expected to double their Bitcoin and crypto holdings by 2028. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. When it comes to um, big money, Wall Street, TradFi, you should never take for face value what they tell you in the mainstream media, because they've been caught lying so many times and doing literally the opposite stuff. Treasury Secretary Bessent reportedly confirms US holds $17 billion in Bitcoin. This is massive. Interesting. I would like to see a source. Arthur Hayes says a 70% Bitcoin crash is off the table as the 4-year cycle is dead. We'll still see a 78 or even 90% Bitcoin crash at some point. But so here I disagree. But the part I definitely agree with is that 4-year cycle is definitely dead. This is not the end of the bull market. This is highly, highly, highly improbable. This year ends the bull market for Bitcoin, and for altcoins it has never started in the first place. To be honest, yet it's about to happen. It's about to happen, and probably altcoins will enjoy very much 2026 and maybe even 2027. And I already said on my previous live streams why fundamentally it's prone to happen because of stablecoins adoption. It has to happen, and it will favor the altcoin market the way you guys have never seen. And nothing can stop it. Literally, nothing can stop it. It's an inevitable future. So what else? BlackRock now holds 2,197 Bitcoin worth 98.5 billion dollars for its spot Bitcoin ETF. So it's not them, it's their customers. That's the difference. They're holding it for their customers. It's worth to differentiate. Luxembourg Sovereign Wealth Fund allocated 1% of its 900 million portfolio, about 9 million to Bitcoin ETFs. So that's very little. Very little. It's symbolic allocation, but if everyone all over the world, let's say, um, copies them and commits, same percent of their portfolios of their holdings to the Bitcoin market, um, we are definitely far from the top. Watcher says, guess who dumped the market again today? Right? It was Binance. No, it wasn't Binance. It was Binance customers. But Butcher, I've seen him many times bashing Binance. Those guys are very low IQ, or they are just they are having their niche of haters, and that's how they make their living. Probably. IRS to furlough nearly 50% of its staff as government shutdown continues. That's good news. Breaking. China injected. Okay, that's we can skip entirely because it has it doesn't have the same meaning as people think. $4 billion BTC shorts will be liquidated if Bitcoin sets a new all-time high. Yeah, and we just examined that, and the majority of liquidity sits above current all-time high. So yeah, it will happen within days. It will happen. We'll see new all-time high this month multiple times. Silver at all-time highs after 45 years. Yeah, it's been a while, eh? It's been a while for silver. I do not trade silver. I trade tokenized gold. Silver is a little bit more volatile, so maybe it's slightly more attractive to me. But I haven't found a tokenized silver that would satisfy me and give me like high comfort of not being a scam. Do you think Bitcoin will break above 150,000 in October? Yeah, I think so. I mean, October maybe not, but this year, yes. I'm very very sure of that, and that's why, as you probably remember by now, I'm in a trade on Bitcoin right here, right? Plus 6.29%. That's that's the profit I'm enjoying now for now, and it will definitely be much much greater. This trade probably will result in dozens of percents of profit. So yeah. Okay, guys, allow me to wrap it up right here. Share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to allocate something into my meme coin. You will find the link to its liquidity pool in the description section of this live stream. In my belief, this is literally the best opportunity, the best trade on the whole of internet. Get yourself $1 worth, $2, $3, something nearly insignificant in terms of value, but just have something, because otherwise later you will be very, very sorry you did not listen to me, right? So the risk, I'm proposing you amazing, absolutely amazing risk reward ratio here. You potentially can lose $1, $2 or $3. You potentially can win literally, I don't know, thousands of dollars, right? So do with it what you will at your own risk. I'm just here to point it out, right? So thank you guys for your time. I see you soon. Cheers.